Okay, so I think I'm gonna combine some of the topics that it gave me. So one of the topics stated, it said, so one of them said what no one tells you about. Okay, one of the topics says what no one tells you about being like in your 20s. I'm gonna just say in your 20s and tired of adulting. That's one like that we're gonna combine. Am I behind in life or just on my own timeline? And then I think I want to combine, let's talk, is soft life real or just social media hype? So we're going to touch base of like all three of those in this video. I really wish I had my mic, but that's okay. Those are some good topics. So we're going to go ahead. And then we might take a Starbucks break. We are. Y'all be able to finally see me do my Starbucks order in the car. But yeah, let's go ahead and start off. What nobody tells you about like living, growing, and navigating in your 20s. Okay, but you know, life be happening because it's like you say you want to do a thing, but those curses can be really real. But then you can also write your own story for real, because a lot of people break those. So I was like, yeah, my main focus was beating the generational curses of my family. So far I have broken some of those, so it feels kind of good, but it's not perfect. It wasn't in a perfect way. I really thought life was a fairy tale. I thought that you go through the stages, you know, you graduate high school, you go to college, you get a good paying job, you just have this life that you're living and that you can, you know, just live, right? You know, with a white picket fence, the husband, the kids, the dog, right? It's not that at all. It's not that at all. I mean, it's possible. It's possible for if you have the right, you know, it's just really all what you make it. It's no excuse. But it can be hindering. It can be difficult. But I would say for me personally, no one tells you that the friends that you made, like, not all of them. Okay, let me just stop. I'm just speaking because we all know that anything's possible, but I'm just only going to speak from my experience. So for me personally, so going forward, I'm speaking from my own personal experience, so that if you find yourself in the situations that I was in, or if you find yourself getting into those situations, you can kind of get an outlook of what could happen and try to avoid it or do something different. So me, by the time when I got to college, I didn't even know anything about college. I'm like, I really didn't even want to go to college. But I have a strong mother who wanted better for me than what she had for herself. So she was like, you're going to college. And I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll go. And I was like, I'm going for you. And so I literally was low key. But then now that I'm older, it's like I really appreciate her pushing me to go. I just wish I really would have been sure of what I wanted to do. Because if I knew exactly what I wanted to do, I would say go to college. But if you take a break and go, that's perfectly fine, because at least you'll know what you're doing and what you want to do, and you're not wasting your time and money. So yeah, I would say at that point, when you're entering your 20s, have fun, live life, yes, but remember, stick to the plan and be intentional with everything you do. Because if you start young, you'll put yourself in a better foundation for when you get older. So, because the stuff that you think is fun when you're early 20s, that stuff is going to die down real fast, and you're going to be tired of it, and you're going to be like, okay, what's next? Like, am I in a good position to actually do the things that I want to do beyond this point? So anyways, I would say, and this is just generally speaking, because everybody's path is different, and everybody's, you know, goals and dreams are different as well. So I would just say, you know, start young, you know, be very intentional, surround yourself with the right people. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to even confide in someone that you trust, even if it's a family friend, aunt, uncle, a stranger, like someone at work, just someone that you feel like you can trust and that you don't mind getting advice from. And with that advice, take it for what it is and apply it to what applies. You don't have to take in every information that's told you, but apply it directly to what the situation is in your life. So I would say that because I really enjoyed that. So to sum that up, I worked and I got my work done. Outside of my responsibilities, man, I should have focused on myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'll say really focus on you. Me coming from like a sheltered background, I didn't have like a lot of I didn't have access to a lot of things or places, or I didn't do a lot of things that people had already done. So the stuff like going to parties and all that kind of stuff, that was the first time I had ever done any of those things, was in college, in my 20s. Well, not the partying, but a lot of other stuff. Most of my experiences came from my 20s. So it did get me into things that I shouldn't have never got into, like the crowd of people that I met or the kind of people I got involved in. Like, they were great. Like, they were good people when it was time to have a good time, but it just wasn't my path personally. And that's not to knock them, because that's their path and that's their journey. It just wasn't mine. Mine was to be on something completely different and involved in different things. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My path was to be in something completely different and doing something completely like self-improvement. So I would say I just got caught up in I just caught up, I would say, relationships. I would say the relationships was what was the biggest distraction for me, because I didn't have much experience in them. And so to me, I'm a kind of person that I'm like, I'm gonna try my all, I'm gonna do my best. Like, you know, like I'm gonna put my all into something if I really want something to work. And then I'm also a person that's like, I want my way, so I'm gonna do all I can to get my way. But that is a good way, that is a good mindset to have, but it's also an ignorant mindset to have too, because for one, if something's not working, you can't force a thing. And two, that could also be God's protection, right? And also that mindset applies to good things too, but I would say a relationship is not one of those that you would want that mindset for. But I learned that now, and I'm slowly learning that. I'm not all the way 100%, you know, but that's why it takes experience, pain, and growth. Hopefully not pain, but yeah, I would say relationships was one of the biggest distractions ever, like in my early 20s, mid 20s. So I would say that is something to really, really to not take lightly. Yes, date, but a relationship, be intentional, have fun, but don't force a thing. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't force a thing, okay? And never lose sight of what you're trying to do and what you want. That goes for male and female. Seriously, it goes for both genders. So I would say, the number one thing people don't talk to you about in your 20s is relationships are going to play a big part of your life. So it's like, choose a relationship wisely and who you spend your time with and what you put your effort into. That is one of the biggest things as far as a distraction to look out for. Relationships. And so to sum it up, I'm still in my 20s, y'all. Y'all can probably guess how old I am. I'm not going to say it. But I would say, handle your business first. Because if your business not handled, how you going to be able to be there for somebody that you really like and that you want to see something with, but you're not even all the way right. So you looking for them, to, you know, be there for you, but then it's like you hindering them and vice versa. And if you trying to stick around for somebody that ain't even where they want to be or up to par without no effort because they can't offer it, it's just everybody in a lose-lose position because they want to be that, but they can't, so they just feeling low, and you waiting on them, and you like, when it's gonna happen? And it's just like, but I'm not saying don't be with somebody when they low, when they down, but it's all about really, we all gotta tend to ourselves so that we can be better for each other. I 100% believe in that, because a lot of people put their trauma on others, not intentionally, but it's just what it is, because that's what they're going through, and you want to be there for that person, and you want to console them, and you want to be that comfort, but sometimes you can be a hindrance when you're being that comfort. So just keep that in mind. I would say get a good foundation. That's ultimately what I'm saying. Get a good foundation before trying to really date somebody or be with somebody, because everything's not going to be put together and be perfect. It's just not. Even relationships take work and they take effort. But I would say at least have your foundation where you want it to be, so that it can't be it can't be like shaken, it can't be knocked over, it can't be, you know, like, it just can't be shaken, because it's hopefully a foundation built by God. So I would say, I don't mind the shadow on my face, but because this is a real message. But I would say literally, like, focus on the things that's building you up, so that when you build up, you can build others, and vice versa. And you want somebody that's already built so they can build with you, so that you can add together what you already have, so it makes something greater. So I would say keep God first, number one. Keep God first, number one. Because sometimes we think we can do things on our own when we really can't. Like, yes, God give us the abilities to do things, take action, you know, things of that sort. But when God is at the forefront, He will make the way for you. He will move everything out the way so that it can happen. He will redirect you. If you thought that this was the way for you to go, He said, no, this way is better. It's always better. What He wants for you is always good. What you think you want is probably something so small when He got something even better. So I would just say, number one, I know sometimes we fall off, but get back on. Don't let the devil keep you down. Don't let him keep you at that low point, or in a position you know you don't want to be in. With God, you'll be set free. You don't gotta do something you don't want to do to get what you want, or where you want to be. I'm just bothered by this blocking me, blocking my face. It looks so weird. But I'm not gonna let this shadow stop me from what God want me to share with y'all. So I would say, to sum this up, because I thought this was gonna be short, because I did tell y'all it was gonna be short. But I would say, in your 20s, nobody tell you that it's gonna go fast like this. The 20s gonna fly. It really is. So I would say, be intentional with everything that you do. You're not gonna know everything. You're gonna bump your head. You're gonna make mistakes, but correct it as soon as you're able to, and really don't linger in it. Don't linger in it, because it's gonna go so fast. The years gonna go by. Some of the stuff that happened, it's not even gonna matter. So I would say, yes, make the mistakes now, but not intentionally. Okay, make those mistakes, but correct them. Don't repeat them. If somebody show you who they are one time, believe them. Literally, believe them. Focus on building your foundation. People gonna make you feel guilty about what you're doing, or they gonna try to make you feel insecure about what you want to do, or they gonna try to shoot your dreams down and say that they not possible. But no, if you know you can do it and you know what you're capable of, do it. do it. Don't be afraid. Do it. Because so many people try to put doubt in people and restrict them from what they're doing because it didn't work for them. Or they didn't even try. They just hearing because somebody so-and-so. There's so many new resources out here. Don't be afraid. Because if you fail, you fail. You fail. But you can keep going and you can do it again. Or you can do it a different way. So I would say, be intentional. Build your foundation. Nurture you. Love you. Those are the three things. I'm so serious. Be intentional. Build your foundation. And nourish and cater to you. I'm being serious because if you do those, no. Let me start over. Number 1 is God at the forefront. Number 2 is build your foundation. Number 3 is no. Let me start over. Let me be for real. Number 1 is have God at your forefront. Number 2 is be intentional. Number 3 is build your foundation. And number 4 is nourish, protect, and love yourself. That's all one. I know it's more than, but that's all one. Keep God number 1. Build your foundation. Be intentional. Nourish, comfort, and love yourself. Because once you got that, that's all you need. That's literally all you need. Because God is love. God's never going to lead you in a way that you're not supposed to go. He's not going to lead you into anything that is not for your good. When you come across things that's not for your good, and you coming across things that don't look like what you're supposed to be doing or on the path that you alone for yourself, that's when you take that extra time and lean into God. Because that's the devil trying to put you under attack, because he knows that you're close to what God has for you. So always keep that in mind too, that when you going through things and you like it's rough, don't give up, because you might be right there on that edge of what God has for you, but the devil ready to take it from you. Please don't give up on yourself. Push, try, because the devil is jealous. The devil does not want you to have the fruits that God has for you, because he does not have that. He does not have that. He's jealous. Don't let the devil steal that joy from you. Don't let him. So yes, I'm gonna conclude that, and I'm not gonna talk any longer. I'm not gonna over explain, because if you feel it, you feel it. If you know it, you know it. It's in your spirit. Keep God at the forefront. Build your foundation. Let me repeat it. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. No need to over explain this in your spirit. Number 1, keep God at the forefront. Number 2, build your foundation. Number 3, I keep spitting, y'all, please forgive me, but number 3, be intentional. And number 4, nourish, comfort, and love yourself. So I made it there, and I really, next time I'm gonna have a scripture for y'all. But really pay attention and listen to this, because it's very important. It's very important. So the 20s is gonna be like the most wildest experience for you. It's gonna be so many obstacles, so much love, so many blessings, so much that you're gonna come across in your 20s. But always remember, though, keep those key points. God at your forefront. Build your foundation. Be intentional. And nourish and comfort and love yourself. I really want, whoever's watching this, I really want the best for you. It don't even matter if you're not even in your 20s no more. really take heed to this, because it's never too late. And please share your story below so that you can have a positive impact on someone that may need this message, or even just hear an example of someone else that has gone through something that they may have gone through, but they're too afraid to ask someone or talk to someone. But if you have that courage to post that and it's in your will, please comment below and share that. I will respond to each comment. But thank you so much for listening to this, because this is a message that just moves from my heart. And I could go on and on, but I know that it's certain settings and times to be able to have those kind of conversations. So this is just a brief message to you for anybody that needs this. And I really do just hope that it resonates with you and that you can make a positive step forward in your life. But yes, I just want to share that. On my way home, I'm actually headed to Starbucks because I love Starbucks. I thought I was going to share that with y'all, but looks like my camera does not want to make it. But I really do hope that everyone has a great one. I'm going to start saying that. Great one, great day, great morning, great night. And I really do hope that we can have another conversation again. And so this is the second episode of Car Diaries. So yes, thank you for listening to this, and just really taking your time. But y'all might see me at Starbucks. Maybe you should get Starbucks, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, so I really just hope that everyone has a great day, and we'll talk soon. Call you later.